Hi everybody, it's Ryan and Paul from Spica Real Estate here in Byron Center, Michigan. And we're coming to you today to talk about our latest report on Sierrafield condo prices for October of 2017. I know you can't see this very well, but you should have received this in the mail or will very shortly. And if you're not on our program, then by all means, we'll have some information down below on the screen. You can go ahead and send us an email. We're happy to sign you up to receive our report every single month. So what we do is we send out the most current and updated listing of activity that's happening in the Sierrafield condo project. But on paper, we can only go so far, and we wanted to get into some statistics that we thought might be relevant to you. So I'm going to turn it over to Paul and let him cover a few things more in depth.
Absolutely. I love numbers. I love to dig into this type of stuff, and it's good to do, and then it's also good to kind of pull some practical, what does this mean to you, tips, if you will. And so what I did is I took this list and I went a little bit deeper, and I said, what does this time period today, from January 1 to today, look like compared to the same time period last year? So January 1, 2016 to October 11th, October 12th, 2016. And a couple of things. One, we noticed that the average price from last year this time to this year this time has gone up 1.6%, which is a little bit less than what we see regionally. We've seen the average sale price go up a little bit more aggressively. But when you look at such a small micro community, you have one or two sales that can throw things off dramatically. And you'll see this in a couple of these other numbers. We saw the average sale price go up 1.6%. We saw the average list price go up 2.1%, which means that the average price that people are listing their home at has gone up more aggressively than what they're actually getting for their home. We saw the average days on the market absolutely plummet by about 35%, going from 72 days last year to 46 days. And again, this takes into account some new construction, and new construction homes can sometimes do sit on the market longer because we're building them. We also saw, and I think this is the most telling of what we're seeing going on in the market right now. In 2016, again, to October 12th, 2016, from January 1, we saw 31 sales. That is 31 closed condos in that time period. From January 1 to today, we've only seen 22 condos sell. So a difference of 9 condos, which when you see somewhere in the neighborhood of 35 to maybe 45 sales, almost 10 condos, that's a very large difference. It's a 29% difference in the number of condos sold. And there's still some time left in the year. We will still see some more sales, but I doubt we're going to hit 31. So we're going to see less sales in Sierrafield in 2017 than we did in 2016. That causes a high level of demand because there are simply fewer condos on the market. Low demand causes an increase in, I'm sorry, I've got that backwards. Low supply. Low supply equals high demand, which means prices continue to go up. And we saw, statistically, we saw 1.6%. I can say confidently, we've seen a few condos where we see apples to apples year over year, and we've seen much higher than 1.6%. And so bottom line, values are still going up. The market is still doing really well. There's not a lot of competition out there. And so if you're considering selling, now is a good time. Even if you're just thinking, I wonder what my home is worth, we would love to sit down with you and give you an idea of what we think your home would sell for in today's market, and what it would look like to sell, and does it make sense for you to sell. So that's I nerded out a little bit on stats. So I got my stats fixed for the day. Anything else that we want to talk about specific to Sierrafield?
Again, I just let you know that if you're interested if you're not getting our report on a monthly basis, please let us know. You can just reach out to the information here, and we'll be happy to get you on our list. If you have any specific questions, feel free to call Paul or myself. We're happy to come out and take a look at your condo, make some suggestions on ways that you could maybe make some improvements. Even if you're going to be selling in the spring of next year or in the summer of next year, now is the time to start preparing for that. There's a lot that you can do to get ready to make that transition a lot smoother.
Absolutely.
That's all we have for this month. Thank you everybody for your attention and for visiting us. and we'll look forward to speaking with you next month. Thanks so much.
Thanks.